So now I'm going to add something to the finish that you always have to do, which when you finish, your back leg is probably going to be going forward. Okay, if you're stable in the back, it's maybe just going to turn. Okay, but what is important is once you finish that shot, okay, you have support either from the leg in front of you if you just turned the back leg, or you have support from the back leg that went forward to come back into position, and that position is called the bisectrix. The bisectrix is the point, okay, where you're covering the court at all angles with respect to our opponent. Okay, so how do we know that and how do we understand that better? Well, basically, if your opponent is in the middle, you draw a line, okay, to the maximum angle that he can hit from the middle. And that's different than what so many people try to say out there, which is trying to draw a line to the edge of the court, which is not very correctly, because when you go to the angles, things change, okay? So you're always thinking about the maximum angle your opponent can hit. So if I draw a line to the maximum angle, okay, and the maximum angle here, of course, since he's in the middle, my bisectrix is in the middle. But if I move him here, okay, and now I draw a line to the maximum positions, to the down the line here for him, he has not many angles here, okay? He has to kind of go over the black line here, and this is the max angle he has, okay? So for the cross court, he has much more angles, so he can go up to here, okay? And the bisectrix is the line in the middle of these two, okay? I'm drawing it roughly, but it's for the understanding. So what happens here, okay, is the same thing that will happen if he comes to the side, and then I'll come here, and so on and so forth. The more he's to the side, okay, you start to create almost no angle, okay, to the down the line here, and he has a lot of angle here. So my bisectrix is going to come even more spread out here, okay? So you always think about the angles your opponent have and trying to be in the middle. Okay, that's the concept of bisectrix, and you have to kind of think about it fast. Another thing that people make mistakes and they get confused about is that they think if my opponent goes to the right, I have to go here to the bisectrix. If my opponent's going to the left, I have to go to the bisectrix. But actually, you are in control of that shot most of the times, okay? I would say every time if you think very in anticipation to what's happening, okay? So basically, you have to go to the direction where you send the ball. Where is the bisectrix? To the direction where you send the ball. So if I'm here, okay, I'm serving, okay, my opponent is in the bisectrix with respect to that serve box, okay? So if I'm serving from here, I'm gonna do the bisectrix to the max angle he can hit on the serve box, okay, here, and the max angle he can hit on the other side, okay, here. My opponent, if he's doing correctly, he's going to be in the bisectrix, okay, around here, okay. The thing is, if I'm serving and I serve it here in the center, since I'm serving in the center, I know I only need one step to come back. So right after my serve, I'm coming back here. Right after I finish the motion, I'm coming here, okay. If I'm serving angled here, right after I finish the motion, if I serve here, I'm going to come here. I'm not waiting for my opponent to get there so I can move, okay? And the same thing is for the guy returning the serve, okay? So if I serve in the middle and this guy was in position, he was just fine, and he returned the serve cross court here, okay? He knows he has to do just one step to stay here in the bisectrix. If he returns the serve here down the line, he knows he has to run all the way here to cover the court. So right after I hit that shot, I go to the bisectrix. That's very important to understand.